Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream! Empirical Woodland has, new emotes. Look, there is Bob. Tempest, welcome on in. I'm glad you're familiar with this game. I'm not. We'll get into this when we, start loading the game. But, also, weirdly, before I make a start, 4 people are currently watching gameplay of Breath of Fire 3 on Twitch. Go figure. So, bit of behind the scenes going on for this one. My PS2 cannot run this game, for whatever reason, refuses to load it. So, I've had to dig out the old grey rectangle, which is weird seeing it underneath my TV again. But it means, as a bonus, it means that I get to do this. What a beautiful sound. Tempest, thank you very much. Yeah, no. That'll go away. Don't worry. Don't watch this game. It is a crime to watch this game. That's a lie. Keep watching. Stay subscribed. Oh, it's the good Capcom logo! Hell yeah! Nah, the good Capcom logo is from Power Stone, but I'll take Marvel Capcom 2 as a starter. So, this is Breath of Fire 3. Initially, I was going to play something else. I don't remember what it was. But then I found this, and it was on sale for £20. And wow! I'll buy that for a third of what it's going for online. Hell yeah! Let's play Breath of Fire 3, everybody. That's the only option I've got. New game. Good. What is our name, everybody? Well, we're gonna go with the default name for this one, at the very least, because I know that this is supposed to have a default name, which is Ryu. Message speed super fast. Window ooh. There we go. Backgrounds. No. Oh, it's like it's Chrono Cross all over again. Do we unlock more of these in the background? That'd be great. Let's go for one of those. Auto stereo, yes. Auto run, yes. Controller, I don't care. Go. Green Tea Rooms, welcome on in. This is Breath of Fire 3. It's my first playthrough of this game. Everybody please be mindful of spoilers and that. Because, oh, crikey, I don't know what's going on. At least beyond the broad strokes of the game. Okay, explosives are set. What is this, an egg or something? You see ones like this every so often. Well, I'll be. Come on, let's get to work already. So this game has some big shoes to fill, because Breath of Fire 4 is one of my favorite RPGs. I don't know why I bought it. Just that I did. And I love it. I love it to pieces. So here we are with the third one. Let's see how we do. It's kind of like Final Fantasy, but not really. Empirical Woodland has explained it to me, where Breath of Fire 1 and 2 are directly connected. 2 is a direct sequel, whereas 3 and 4 and others, they're just standalone titles. So you don't need to know what this is, or what the other games are, to know what this is. Here's our main character, Gary. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait, I'm the dragon. Okay, cool. I'm not Gary. I'm that guy. Those guys are toast. Right, here's the real question. Analog stick, not supported. Okay, we're doing this with the D-pad, everybody. Get ready for rigid movements, and my thumb hurts. Why would you put orthogonal movement in a game with cardinal controls? Capcom, man. Capcom's wild. Honestly, Empirical Woodland, I'm with you. Gary's are awful. Gulp! A dragon? Alive? Are you really a dragon? No, mate. Dragons roar, and then they go whoop, whoop, whoop at the end. It's a dragon! That's from a bedtime story I used to tell Tiny Child. They find this little purple thing, and it claims to be a dragon. And that's how they know it's not, because the dragon whoops. Hello! Sure is noisy out there. Wonder what's going on. Did this come with the instruction manual? No, it didn't. This is just the disc in a little case, which I suspect is one reason why it was as cheap as it is. Because it's just the game, not the box. Not even the box. But, like, mate, I will take, again, a third of the asking price. Let's go. Let's attack Minor. You don't even get a name. What is that? It looks like the attacks are doing roulette damage, like in Earthbound. What are you? Some kind of a ghost? Yes. It's a monster. Shoulder buttons can be... Okay, so that's very much like in Breath of Fire 4. In that game, there are two sets of maps that you can exist in. Fixed and dynamic. Fixed cameras are just exactly as they are. Dynamic cameras have either 90 or 360 rotation. I mean, it works differently here. Hello! Yeah, you may live. Darkrai, welcome on in. Good to see ya. We're playing a Capcom game where the main character is called Ryu. Wild. They stayed there. That's interesting. Well, they would do, because it was a set battle scene. That's interesting. Alright, excuse me, everybody. I'm just trying to find an exit. Can you tell me where the exit is? Hey, too busy cowering in fear for something. I don't know. I'm not currently breathing fire, nor spitting fire. I have no bars. Somebody help! What's this about a dragon? Huh? Well. Let's take it alive. What's the third one? Because I know that Breath of Fire, there is always a Ryu. Street Fighter has Ryu. I thought the disc had broken. Oh my god. Oh, good thinking, operator. You get a raise. He caught us while we were craning our neck. Ah! Phoenix Wright in Japanese is Ryuichi. Oh, there you go. I didn't know that. Given that the game is clearly set in the good old US of A, what else would Phoenix Wright be called? Shut up and eat your hamburgers. I love so much that Capcom is on board with shut up and eat your hamburgers. It's perfect. Oh, get the hell out of here! A Kickstarter has just launched. I want to back that. I'll back it after this. Someone remind me. Genuinely, as soon as I hit the go live button, it's there in my inbox. Hey. Hey. Yes! I'm free now. You know how in Saga of the Moon Priestess, I went, oh hey, listen to this Chrono Trigger music. Listen to this Chrono Trigger music. Darn it, I don't get many chances like that anymore. Ugh, almost had it. Come on, what's making that racket? Why is Ryu always naked? Capcom, what are you doing? This happened at the start of 4 as well. I didn't know it was gonna happen in this one. Oh, brother. This is just what I needed. I'll teach you to scarf my dinner. You too. Who might you be? An orphan? You're lucky those curs didn't chew you to pieces. I don't have enough food to feed you anyway. Even if I did take you home... Wait, did we speak? I thought Ryu was a silent protagonist in these games. Alright already. Uncle Ray will take you home. You Better appreciate this. So I've only played Breath of Fire 4. I enjoyed this very, very much. So when I saw this, I'm like, alright, I'll play it. 1 and 2 are on the Switch. They are also on the list. But, nah, here's 3. We're playing 3 right now. I wonder. What were you doing out there by yourself, huh? Without a strip of clothing? So I know that that is a recurring theme. The Warrens are in 4, at least. Because Cray is one of those. And we go to the Warren village at one point. And that's when you have to do the... I think that's when you do the Desert Plains section, and it's really weird and awkward, and I don't like it. Are we back in control? No. I'm hungry. He's home! Hi, Ray. Welcome home. Is that dinner? Boy, you'll eat anything. Won't you, Debo? Those two lines completely change the tone of one another. Who is that anyway? Don't ask me. Let's get him into your bed, okay? So who is he? We don't know, sir. No one does. We've never seen one before. I told you. I don't know. I found him in the woods. Really? Sounds like what happened with me. An orphan. Not surprising. It's been a lean year. Well, why don't we let him sleep while we go to the village? If you don't get some food soon... Somebody abandoned him. Just like me. Thank you for the lurk, Zarkrai. Thank you, Purple Woodland, for the pinned message. Thank you, mysterious stranger. Don't you see, Ryu? You're the same as me. You must understand. They're weak, pitiful, and pathetic. I am aware of Cat from one of the first couple games. I'll play them in Empirical Woodland. They're on the list. They're on Switch. We've just started this adventure. Let's go on this adventure. And then we'll go on that one. Okay? Oh, hell yeah, I'm a wizard. Right, you're gonna be a save point, aren't you? You see a diary. Do you want to make a record of your journey so far? Let's see how long this takes. Oh, is it gonna display my other data? Nope. Good. Because, oh boy, you're going to look at my SmackDown 2 save data and be like, man, you just had that since the launch of the game, haven't you? Yes. Yes, I have. Stairs? Can I? Anything here? You found a vitamin! I got a worm. Yo, are we starting off early with the fishing game? I am down for this. Let's go adventure. This looks like a storage room. Ricksters, don't ask my Final Fantasy timings, alright? Because... Are we sure it's the shoulder buttons? Tempest? Because I cannot rotate this... Oh! Oh, that's weird! Right. So here's what we do. You hold down the trigger button, and then you can move the camera. When you said this is different to 4, you were not wrong. I feel like I'm stuck here now. Am I stuck here now? Oh, nope, there's a path down the hill. Amazing. I will pass on that for now, because I'm hoping that the game will tutorialize such things. Although, speaking of masters, hey Goblin, this way? Alright. Oh, it's the slime monster! I love that sprite from 4. Look at him go! I know that there are recurring characters in the series. There's, I need to go speak to that guy. Can I go back speak to that guy? For example, I know that, Best Girl Momo is in this. I know the Worst Girl Deus is in this. Right, kid, you better be careful around here. A couple of bullies named Ray and Tipo live around these parts. This music is really good. I'm immediately sold, especially that slow, lazy bass line. Yes. Yes, please. To Mount Glaus. Double check your equipment before entering. I do not appear to have an inventory button. I can't open the menu, so I'm not going to go that way, as I cannot check my equipment. What are you? Don't litter. Yes. Just in general, don't litter. Hello. Hey, kid. Wander around like that, you're liable to get eaten up. By dogs or something. I mean, I saw the slime and the goblin on that other map, and they seem pretty amenable. They just let me go right on past them. They seem fine. And now we outrun. They give advice if spoken to. That's interesting. I was expecting them to be, like, the supposed to lose fight. Like, you pick a fight with the goblin, and Ray comes and saves you, and that's essentially this scene. It's no use, Ray. Everyone's watching out for us. Nobody's got much food. What with the poor harvest and all. Hey, Tipo, look at this. Hey, you finally woke up, huh? Have a good evening, Tempest. The VOD will be going up on YouTube if you should wish to see how I do. Let's see how we do. Doesn't this beat all? Now we've got another mouth to feed. What if we get him to help us, right? Good idea. But I think we need to get him out of his pajamas first. Come on. We'll get you fixed up with some equipment. By fixed up, I mean steal. We'll steal you some equipment. I was joking. We may not have been able to steal any food, but I think we can scrounge up some armor and weapons. You just wait, Ryu. Ryu, get you set up. Nope. Have we given her our name? Huh? Did I just say Ryu? Is that your name? Oh. Funny. I don't know that. Maybe I dreamed it. No, scram! I thought they were... Maybe... They're not Silent Hill 2ing it. Come on. Like, that game's a masterpiece. They can get away with doing that. That was close, wasn't it, Ray? Sure was. Oh. Well, there you go. That's my mistake. But we were able to get him something to wear. Hurry up, Ryu. Don't be a slowpoke. Not used to wearing armor yet, huh? Well, it's better than pajamas, I suppose. What do we do now, Ray? Well... everyone in town's in a bad mood over the poor harvest. I know, let's hit the road. We can do some work there. There's a road up ahead. Called the Ural Road. We go there sometimes and, mug people. It's not like we hurt people or anything. Just steal from them. Not into hurting people, you know. That's right. Even a beginner like you can do it. Come on, don't worry. Let's go. Oh, we're doing the cool RPG thing, like RPGs do. Although, they appear to be following me based on proximity, not party order. That's clever. I like that. Anyways, let's go do some crimes. Y'all ready? It's my favorite pastime. Being gay and doing crimes. And lying about the things I do on Twitch. Just between you and me, McNeil's a greedy tightwad. Takes all he can from us, gives nothing back. Yeah, anyway. Man, imagine that, taking whatever you can from someone you don't even know. My goodness. It never happened. We made it up. This here's the manor of Lord McNeil. Purple Woodland, you know me too well. This is why we are friends. Okay. This is a cool button. Everyone just looks at my hand. Chat, chat, chat. Yeah. You know we had to do it. Get that hand-holding action on stream. That'll get us banned. No stealing the cows. Honestly, I feel like if you were able to steal a cow, you're welcome to it. Top of the Bad Harvest, now what cow's being stolen? Man, McNeil's in a bad mood, let me tell you. Your dog be in a bad mood if you keep hitting it with a stick. Can I pet the dog? Cannot pet the dog. Okay. They voice acted that line. Well, I was thinking more along the lines of shoplifting. You know, like when you just go somewhere and you see people slip stuff in the back pocket, or they'll put it in the gym bag. If you can fit a cow in your gym bag, you can have it, as far as I'm concerned. Mr. McNeil's afraid of thieves, so he's always shouting at me to hurry up. I tell ya. Rich folks just don't understand. This part of the wall collapsed. I'm fixing it. You'll make me feel very bad, Empirical Woodland, because I'm proud that I grasped super hard and I didn't see a penny for it. Barely a thank you from loss prevention and a mention in the conference call that should have been an email. And is an email. It's baffling, really. Everyone's all eager for you to get on that message board and to get on the call. And that's going to be back to town. I don't think that's the way I'm supposed to go. Everyone's eager for you to get on the call, and you got to listen to what is said, and then they just email it to you anyway. There's a monster living up on Monglaus. Comes down and steals our cattle. Between that and the Bad Harvest, might not be able to make it through winter. So I'll say this for the game, this is an interesting start. We live off what we grow and what we catch in the forest. Haven't been able to get much this year though. Like, the first village in an RPG is usually big and bright and friendly, you know? Oh, you look trustworthy. Hello, Wraith. I work and Mayor McNeil takes it all. Isn't there some way I can take it easy and still get what I want? Crime. Join us in doing crimes. This way to Ural Road. As in, you're all out of luck because we're mugging you now. No? Nothing? Alright. Aigu! It's, yeah, it's always really interesting that, like, the opening town in an RPG is usually, like, super happy, friendly town. The childhood home where you grew up. And it's really interesting that in Ural, everything is just like... Hey, this town sucks! we got no money, we got no food, the Bay is a dick. You want to leave this town as quick as you can. So I'm guessing there's going to be an item here. This is something Breath of Fire 4 did. Occasionally you'd find these little maps here and about. With the random attacks like this. And, you know, there was just a free item hanging around. I love how happy Ryu is. Ah, oh, dang it. Okay, so I get an exclamation mark. There is something on this screen, and that looks to be a static thing. Because in Breath of Fire 4... Alright, where's my run button? Charge. Escape. Because honestly, that looks like the kind of thing that I do not want to engage with right now. Yeah, that thing's terrifying. Unless it's gonna do the thing where there is... I'm gonna kill this tree! Unless there is generally no correlation between... like, the size of an enemy and how deadly it is. That's Symphony of the Night does that. You come across the wargs in the very opening area and they're harmless, but... man, those Zambos... they'll get ya. Thank you for protecting us, Ray. You're the best character. At the very least, I'm gonna get a level on my guys. And then we'll see what else is in here, and then we'll be good to go. I love the way Breath of Fire does this. Like, I don't know how strong that man trap is, because I haven't fought one yet. But when I kill it, I will know roughly how much HP it has and how strong it is, and that will display in-game. That's cool. Oh, it's the goblins that we saw earlier. How's it going, fellas? Oh, dang, Branwen, one of your favorite RPGs? Good to know. This is my first time even looking at it outside of... I've read the TCRF article. Not recently, because I went through the Breath of Fire series on TCRF, and I know that... golly, there's some weirdly obscured content in this game. You'll notice you use a bunch of music from this on your stream. Alright. I noticed I came to the forest, and I'm like, hey, this forest music sounds like from Chrono Trigger. What? And that's not a bad thing. That's genuinely a great thing. I love that forest music. Me. Does not take priority. Good to know. Ryu became level 2. And Tipo also became level 2. Is that the menu button? That's the menu button. Oh, look at that emo fringe. Ray, that's amazing. Wrong button. I don't see anything on this square, so I'm going to leave this square. And we're going to continue on our journey and do crime. Yeah. Oh, that battle ready animation was adorable, Ryu. He didn't know where his sword was. That's cute. All of Ryu's animations are adorable. This is the Ural Road, where we work. This road goes all the way to India. Someday, we're gonna blow this place. And head out to a big city like Windia. Right, Ray? Well, instead of worrying about that, let's think about getting something to eat today, huh? We should go hide. And wait for someone to come by. Oh, that tree up there looks good to me. Oh, there's a bag over there as well. I'm gonna go get that bag. Thank you, Magic Hand, for pointing this out to me. I got 40 zenny. We'll be eating like kings in no time. Right. Ray, attack that way. Tipo and Ryu, attack that way. Hang on. That's on the Final Fantasy IX sound font. That organ right there? Oh, I love it. Yeah, you'd better run. Alright, let's wait here. When someone comes by, we jump out. Like this. What's up, Ryu? Don't get all soft on us now. Don't worry. We're just some poor kids trying to get some food. My voice unbroke briefly. Don't worry about it. Whoever it is will forgive us, right? Hey, here comes somebody. He's alone. Okay, Ryu, show us what you're made of. Go get him. Just run into him like this. Oh, Bunyan! He's from the fourth, or he's in the fourth game as well. Or at least a character of this name is in the fourth game as well. What are you trying to do, little one? Mug me? Hmm? We've got enough trouble around here already with those rascals, Tipo and Ray. Listen to me. If you run into them, tell them that if I catch them, oh, they'll be sorry. Whoops. Figures it'd be Bunyan. Bunyan is a character in Breath of Fire 4 who nurses Faolu back to health at one point up a mountain, and later on he becomes one of the final masters of the game. Makes you pretty strong. Yeah. Who does he think he is anyway? Hey, wait a minute. If Old Man Bunyan's out here, that means there's no one at his house, right? You're right. Let's go grab some of his food. That'll show him. This is what we call the Al Bhed problem. I'll kidnap those summoners to make them pay for saying that we kidnapped those summoners. Stay away from the summoners. That's literally not why the Al Bhed did that, but you know. This turn-based system is baffling to me. But it's fine. Yeah, they kidnapped the summoners to save their lives. But, like, the whole point of the thing was like, oh, isn't Wakka a big stupid racist with all of that prejudice, being correct in the things that he says? Swing and a miss, game. What do you think you're doing? Robbery? Forget it. No one with money's ever gonna come down this road. Then what are you doing here, Mr. Manillo? I thought you were a merchant. I was a simple merchant to sell his wares when the bridge is out. Ah. I thought that's where Bunyan's house was. This dynamic battle positioning, that's great. Like, that is genuinely great. Because in Breath of Fire 4, it does the swirly screen transition, and then your bottom right, enemies are top left. This is just like, no. This is where we were stood. The enemies came to get us. How about that? I like that. You could have helped. Oh, I'm just sitting here eating my popcorn. Now here's a question. Do you run when all enemies are defeated, or just all of the goblins? No, the slime listens to you as well. Okay. That's a move you can learn in Breath of Fire 4. I believe. Doesn't really work. It's like the manipulate materia. It's a cool thing to have, but like, you get White Wind, you get Mighty Guard, you unequip the damn thing. So what do we got? Hit points, AP, that's ability points. Strength, defense, agility, intelligence, I'm gonna guess is magic. Alright. Cool. So, can I start to make camp? And again, in 4, camp is where you could talk to your teammates. Hey, did you know about what you can do in camp? You can rest and heal MP, or make a record of your journey. If you want to know more, take a look at the book in the tent. When you're on the road, and there's no inn around, or when you're poor, you can always camp out, right? I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's save. Wait a second now. Does this game... And I appreciate I'm going to be essentially backporting everything from the follow-up. Objectively untrue. My stream timer is nearly an hour. Does this game do the thing that Breath of Fire 4 does, where you can learn enemy skills? Don't answer that. That's a rhetorical question. But that was always one of the cool things to me, is that you just... Admittedly, the game sneaks a couple of silly things in. Did you know that Ursula is secretly stacked anyway she can learn bad back? But, when you get the cool enemy skills, that's the one you want. Bronwyn, I appreciate you not telling me. Like, genuinely. Burkle, thank you for the lurk. Everyone, thank you for the lurk. I literally just saved. Leroy Jenkins, let's go! Yeah, I feel like this was a very bad idea. I can't hurt this thing. Ew. Straight up splort.wav. No thanks. Right, Ray, Tipo, Ryu, heal. Nice. Not actually as bad as I thought it would be. Tactics? Items. So I'll keep those for when I need them, because right now, Ryu can heal himself. Yeah, that's what I'm used to these areas being, is you show up, you get an item, you leave. And that's what you want. You see a pleasant-smelling field of flowers. So that's our house. Where is anything? Where is literally anything? Usually there's lots of game around here, but not this year. That's cool as well, the fact that someone is here to go, the village where Mayor McNeil's tenant farmers live. Honestly, we did well enough last time. Although, admittedly, we did get a critical hit as part of it. So, let's see what we can do for 8 experience points. Awful. Awful sounds. I appreciate the use of the charge command. In 4, you can cheat with that. If characters 1 and 2 got it, and then character 3 charged, characters 1 and 2 would do both. Oh, Ray's nearly leveled up. That'd be cool. Let's use heal on you. Right, nobody take any more damage ever again. Is that going to be equipment? Yes, please. Slightly more defense. Although I did notice a weight category on that. I wonder if that's going to slow me down. So, farm. Although I'm pretty sure I know where Bunyan's house is. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's the guy I spoke to who was chopping wood, right? I don't remember. He certainly didn't seem to remember me. So, oh, hello. Hello, I wish to participate in legitimate business. It's you, is it? Well, there's nothing here, you hear me? Nothing for little thieves like you, so get on. Shoo! Except for all of this, things that there are. Yeah, that weight is gonna slow my characters down. Okay. Good to know. Well... honestly, how can I not buy 2 of those? Bollocks. And some 2 sets of braces, please. one for you. And one for you. You want to call us thieves, mate? We're putting money back into the economy and your pockets! Well, again, I've only played Breath of Fire 4 up until this point, and in that game does much the same thing, where Urshin is the only one I can think of. Not Urshin, Ursula. Ursula has things like hit all, but it's really, really weak. Or guaranteed hit, but it's not very strong. Or hit one, but it's like a rocket launcher. Cray has one that's, hit strong once, hit weak twice. And you have to think about, like, how do you want your characters to behave? How do you want them to play in the game? Good job, Ray. That monster from Mount Glaus came down to the forest and ate all the animals. What are we gonna do? Cook it. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna kill it, and we're gonna bring it down, and we are gonna cook it, and that's what you're gonna eat for your tea. Probably not. But, you know, it'd be nice. I'm trying to think which track in Final Fantasy uses that one most prominently. I want to say it's the final boss fight, actually. Which I remember from Theatrhythm, because it's got like a flat 4/4 drum track and you have to play it with taps and slides, and it's so good. Oh, so good it is. Yeah. You could just... You could just stay up there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That... This seems unlikely, because I'm pretty sure Bunyan was in that map, wasn't he? Yes? I don't know. Wait a second, though. Alright, first of all, do you have anything different to say? Hey, you punks! What's that? New recruit? If this is like the other game in the series, Take a Shot, it absolutely depends on what side of the map you enter, doesn't it? Admittedly, the world map in 4 is a literal map, a sheet on a table, and you move your dude around. But you can still enter from north, east, south, and west. So... I can... Depending on where I enter, I can find Bunyan's house a lot more easily than not at all, apparently. Hell yeah! But no, I'm with you, Bronwyn. I generally prefer it a lot more. Don't kick, punch, bite, or hurt the trees. Don't bite the trees. The hell? I like it when RPGs give you equipment options beyond you're at the new town, get the latest model. Rare to see a game that does it. I think there's maybe... There's like 2 item sets in Final Fantasy VII that do that. And one of them is the ultimate weapon sets, which doesn't count, where I'm concerned. Because you've got things like the ancient weapons like the baseball bat for Cloud, which I believe hits like a hammer, but no materia slots or growth. It's an ancient weapon. It didn't exist yet. And then you've got stuff like Ultimate Weapon, which deals damage based on your hit points. Otherwise, it's just, you know, go to Icicle Inn and get this really good sword that for some reason Midgard doesn't have. Riddle me this. It's fine. It's one of those contrivances we just sort of put up with in RPGs. What are you in? Okay. That's not anything. That's just set dressing. I also appreciate that there is very minimal load time in and out of battles, and that's something that this game has over 4, because that one, as I said, it loads up the dynamic scene each time. I am so lost. Are you just hiding in a tree? Get down from there! I will say, though, something that is kind of cool is that every ultimate weapon in 7 has different mechanics for each character. That's cool. Death Sentence is a fun one. It just gets exponentially stronger the more you use it. On a curve, even. Oh, it's so good. I think I have entered from the wrong place. Because Bunyan's house was definitely in here. I just... finding slimes. Which, honestly, really smooth animation on them slimes. Alright, so where is the exit? Exit is here. Can't go that way. We are getting mugged. surely Ryu is eventually going to be less excited about murdering birds. Wolf, well, come on in. We're playing Breath of Fire 3. It's the first time I have done so. What a good time. So, what other entrances have we got? Let's try that. Oh, I should have checked the guide. Right? Surely the guide would say, this is Bunyan's house. There is a Kickstarter that I was going to back, and like, as soon as I hit the go live button, they launched it. I wanted to be one of the first backers, but now I have to provide quality entertainment to everyone here. Stereotream, welcome in. Did you enjoy your Labor Day? I don't want to see anybody not working. One of the days of the year? I feel you. That's where I'm at lately. Yeah. Here it is. Alright. Locked. Ray might be able to pick the lock. Oh, so what we do... Chit. Oh! So, form. Point member's power is raised. That's cool, actually. Because that's put everyone in the front line, or put somebody in the front line, and that's putting everyone on the mid line. That's pretty cool. Where's my button to make party lead? That one, same as it is in the other game. Alright. Ray, pick the lock. Just as I thought. Nobody's home. Keep your eyes open, Ryu. Someone might hear us if we make too much noise. Okay, let's split up. And check the place out. Quietly. Stereotream. Meet Bronwen. Stereotream. Both of y'all big fans of this soundtrack. And honestly, I can immediately see why. This is like... cool, sleazy jazz. Love it. Big fan of the Secret in the Forest music. Yeah, there's gotta be some food around here. For you. Shh. Just relax. Calm down, Ryu. It's just a little bit of theft. You know. Urban scrumping. Fruit larceny. Anything here? You found beef jerky. Find something? It better not have that little packet at the bottom when you think there's a bit more jerky in it, but it's not, and you're just really sad. I hate that. Me too, Ray. Me too. Hey, there's food here. Alright, come on, let's get out of here. Old man Bunyan's come home. We might be in trouble. I'll go check it out. If something happens, I'll distract him. And you guys get away, okay? Hey, everything's okay. There's no way Ray would get... I guess I'd better go and see what's happening. Don't worry. We can get out of here, right? Big fan of when games in general do that. When just big text, small text, wobbly text, just to indicate tone. Didn't want to do that. It's fine. Guess everything's fine. I knew you were up to no good. But I didn't think you'd sunk this low. At a time like this, when everyone's suffering, don't you know that if you don't work, you can't eat? Shut up! We were working! You just don't get it. You just don't get it, do you? Robbing people isn't honest work. I've half the mind to run you out of the woods, but if you say you'll mend your ways, I could forgive and forget. What do you want us to do? Ray, you're a strong lad. Aren't you? Well, I've got a job for you. You've heard about Grouse, haven't you? Big mountain north of the forest. You'll know when you see it. I want you to go there. Understand? Just me? What about them? Don't worry. I've got something else in mind for them. You're keeping them as hostages? So I'll do what you want, right? Alright, I'll do it. I don't know what you're up to, but I'll go to Mount Grouse. Tipo, you keep an eye on Ryu. Hey, old man! What are we supposed to do? Work, Tipo. If you want to eat, you have to work. Understand? Jobs in my area. What I want you to do is chop firewood. It's really simple. Tipo sets the log, and Ryu cuts it. You know how to use your sword, don't you? It's the triangle button. If you cut too fast, you'll hit Tipo. If you cut too slow, you'll miss the log. Cut as many logs as you can until I tell you to stop. Understand? Yep. Hey, no problem. We can do it now sleep. Come on, Ryu. Let's get this over with. Alright then. Begin! I don't get it. Sorry, Tipo. I get it. You have to go when it starts to tip. Can I just say... Right. Adoring the sound effects, adoring the soundtrack, the devs did something that I always say that devs should do. How long is this section? 30 seconds. Here is your 30-second jingle. We're not going to loop it. We're not going to cut it off awkwardly. We're not going to fade in or out. Here's your 30 seconds. Thanks. Ugh, only 10. I'm afraid you haven't learned your lesson yet. Try again. Ready? Go! I think he'd say that no matter what we did. But whatever. Now we have more than 10. We are good to go. They did that in 4 as well. Just off the top of my head, there's there's like a Boxel game where you have to push push the boxes onto the squares. There's one of those. And there's like a roach killing game. Fishing, obviously. That's the best part. Love that fishing game. The Fairy Village. There's a lot of little bits. Oh, the Tony Hawk's Sand Flyer. That bit. That's great. That's how you find a couple of the hidden dragon forms in that game. 21 logs. Not bad. There. We worked, didn't we? Now you won't complain if we steal, right? If you keep that up, one of these days you'll be sorry. Don't you see that? Ha, who cares? One day, real soon, we're getting out of here. I ain't afraid of nothing. Come on, Ryu. Let's go after Ray. Is that okay, sir? I'm gonna stand here and watch you fight that slime. And if I don't fight that slime, I join in, you won't learn your lesson. Is it okay if we leave, sir? What's the old saying? Cat doesn't know the stove's hot till it gets burnt. I've not heard that. But I can believe it. Oh yeah, don't litter. Why would the directional signposts have directions on them? Pretty sure this one up here is Mount Glaus. Oh yeah, game hunting! That's the other one Breath of Fire 4 has, because you have field actions. You can slash his sword, Ursula can fire a gun. The road up to Mount Glaus is scenic. But watch out for the monsters! There we go. Yeah, because you can... I can do it in this one as well. Alright, so because we can slash our sword and Ursula could shoot a gun, there were occasionally those scenes where it's like, monsters have overrun the fairies. Hunt the monsters, get food. Fairy hunters can't do it. They can't do much of anything. And then the fairy gives you poop as an item to use in battle. What a game. Right, now that we're saved, now that we're all good to go, let's go. So I've not played this one before, although I'm very familiar with the fourth one. And in that game, you can learn enemy skills by observing the enemies using those skills. I think you have to be hit with them. No, you don't, because Bad Back has no effect. You have to watch the enemy use the skill, and certain characters can learn those skills. And from what I can see, this game looks to have the same thing, but I don't know, and I'm waiting to be surprised on that one. So we'll see. Four did it like weird blue mages, where let's respect our environment. Don't hit, cut, or otherwise damage things. Hilarious if that would have worked. Yeah, 4 did it like weird blue mages, where it wasn't just a case of... Right, let's be very careful. Let's be very, very careful and not wake that creepy plant. Oh yeah, T-Bone got a skill. I should use that. Well, we're gonna defeat these lads first, and then we'll go. What might be a controls question? Learning stuff. Oh, I just had that this whole time. God, imagine starting a Final Fantasy game with flair. You'd just be unstoppable. God, imagine that supposed to lose fight with Meteor. That would make the start of Final Fantasy 2 the best. Everyone got levels! And a pointed stick. What? I just have a pointed stick? What is that? I want to look at it. What does it do? It just has power and weight to it. Alright, that's fair. There we go. Alright. This is Final Fantasy XIV Flare. It casts 8 rounds to cast. I've seen a fair amount of Final Fantasy XIV, and let me tell you, Oblivion, hell of a piece of music. That one, and oh, I've completely forgotten the name. The one that's like traditional Japanese music, but also butt rock. Favored Daughter or something along those lines? Hell yeah! And then this Ink Long Dry, which no one likes. My experience with that is that everybody goes, "Oh my god, Ink Long Dry, get out of here!" I mean, I feel like genuinely you are the only Final Fantasy XIV player I have heard who likes that piece of music. Everyone else is just... No. No. Titan's theme's pretty good. Because I just like thunderous drums and like group chanting, and that's basically all Titan's theme is. Love it. Now, let's do Purify. Yeah, it gets rid of poison. I figured it would be something along those lines. I probably could have just not done that and rested here and saved, controversially. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Crazy jungle drum and bass break beat. Alright, alright. I might be sold. The one I'm thinking of is, I guess, Vanilla. I've not played Final Fantasy XIV. I've seen people stream it and played the hell out of Theater Rhythm. Under the Weight, that's the one. Yeah, and it's just everybody chanting how great Titan is. Something down there. I want that. Give me that. Don't worry, Ray. I'm coming. I just have to get this thing over here first. Now, Ray specifically warned us against these things when we showed up, so, Oh, no! Alright. You do one of those, and then you do one of those. What a cute animation! Look at this child! Wait a second. I am dead certain that I've seen T-Pose animations in some, like, referenced in something else. Oh, and it's gonna bug me until I remember. It may just be somebody redrawing it. But still. Tell you what else I know about Final Fantasy XIV is the backstory of Shiva, which you told me, and I'm like, man, that's pretty hardcore. I love this story. All right, let's see how this goes, and how we do. Absolutely worth doing. I should do that again. And then leave and do that thing that I just said where I heal up. And no! Ah, damn it! Ryu! Please! Why is that even an option? It's fine. He is small Bab. He does not know how his sword works. He swung it around so hard he hurt himself. That's what you get. I am of the opinion that if I push right when I'm targeting enemies, my cursor should move to the enemy to the right. Not the right-hand party. It's fine. Am I still poisoned? It appears yes. Alright, so that persists. And I can't run. That's fine. I just need to make it outside and go to sleep. There you go. He's got to get far away from one door and the other, and then everything's fine. Am I healed? No. What do I want to do? I want to rest. Hopefully, I don't just take slip damage and collapse during the night. There's like one note in the background there. That's hilarious. So... oh, I just have a plate. Alright, cool. Probably could have rested again. That one I feel is a mark against it. Generally speaking, when you use a tent or equivalent item in an RPG, you get all your stuff back. Because otherwise you just end up with situations like that, where it's go to sleep, get my mana back, use my mana, go back to sleep, a rough mountain. Usually avoided by people. There's a strange voice. Oh, that's clever. We just entered a fight, and we didn't get the big, hey, look out prompt, because that was a surprise attack. Okay. Alright, fix that, please. That's out of my system. That's never coming back. Whatever I need to fight at the end of this. Oh, you've had your critical hit. You can't have it anymore. You've had your firsts. No time for seconds. If I weren't on the other side of a dungeon, I'd go back to town and buy more equipment and healing items and... But I'm stubborn, so everything will be okay this way. Not even worried. We're gonna be fine. We're probably gonna be fine. I wonder what these guys do. I guess we'll find out. They just need to take damage. Alright, that's cool, that's fair, let's go. I know that, again, using my future knowledge of the next game, there's all sorts of combos with some of the goo that you can find in that game. These ones are physically strong. These ones have really good magic. Nice. Let's... Do you know what we'll do? Do you know what we'll do? Let's do a defensive position. There's only two of us, and I don't think we're really gonna fare any more differently if we fight side by side than in front of one another. So here we go. All right. I'm gonna forget where those little bags are now. Be left holding a bag more like, yeah. Surprised to see that there's blood in this game. They are notably sensitive from the other one. Good dodge. Well done. Happy with that. Right, how far across did I need to go? Probably here, right? Yes! Heavy Caro. I am now stuck. Please, game. I just want to get down. There you go. Just push against the edge. You'll be fine. Back-to-back badass. I love it. And you can do... Nope. Right, Tipo, in fact, can do Frost on Mage Goo, and you can just attack Aigu. There you go. My line of thinking is, because it's red, use Ice. Seemed to work. I think these guys might just be like level 2 slime. Hang on. Let's try this. Defend! Okay. So that is also something that's different from the 4th game. In that one, if you defended, you'd get back a little bit of mana. Similar thing with if you put the characters on the back row, they would gain health and mana per turn. And if they were studying under Momo, they'd just fall asleep. Truly the greatest master in that game. She doesn't teach you anything. You just fall asleep if left unattended. Yes. Okay. So given that I've already hit myself in the face at some point in this game, I might have to take my time buttoning through menus and stuff just because I want to make sure everything goes as well as it can. We don't get to the final boss and I end up just... Again, smashing myself directly in the face. I forget which end of the sword is which. And by crikey, there we are. I've mentioned my misadventures in role-playing groups before. And that was one of them. I think it mainly came down to the DM in that one. That's fine. But, like, okay, cool. My character failed a skill roll. Shot self in face with gun. It's a gun! My character knows which end of the gun the pointy things come out of. Big argument with the DM over this one. It vaguely got overturned, so it was just like a toy gun and a grazing wound. But like, come on. Just have me miss the target. It's not even an important role, it's a fairground. What? Ryu, you jerk! Yeah, exactly. Gun jams. This gun is just painted on. You missed the target. This is something that tends to come up a lot in discussions about such things, particularly with bad DMs, and Stereo Dream gets it quite right. I can see where critical failure would be something bad happens to your character, but like rolling a 1 or rolling poorly doesn't necessarily mean critical failure. Maybe it just, hey, this roll didn't work out for you. Here's what happens. This isn't a dog, this is bees. Right, what do we reckon? Is this gonna be okay? Yeah! Cloth shield. Actually worth it. Or should be. Yeah. More defense, but slightly slower. I can absolutely live with that. Oh, I kind of want to leave and heal up again, but let's not. This is me playing Pokemon. It's just... Alright, we made 2 steps outside of Cerulean City. Let's turn around and heal up again, everybody. Don't you mind me. It's also not to say that a failed roll in an RPG, it shouldn't be a punishment necessarily. It's just the thing you want to work didn't. That's contextual. It also doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. The classic meme example is, like, you go to push the orc over, but actually caress his back. You know. That's not mean or spiteful. That's just funny. Because that way, you put your character's improvisation skills to the test. You caress the orc's back. Well, talk your way out of this one, human. Exactly, and also there's, there are games that exist for that kind of thing. Musou games come to mind, where, you are one but a man, and there's hundreds of them, but they've all got 1 hit point apiece. You know, those games are a lot of fun, but I don't want a role-playing session like that, because I'm just throwing people around left and right. I made the mistake of meeting the Fae folk, and they asked for my pronouns, so now my pronouns are... And it's really awkward when I come to, like, introduce myself to people. Hey, it's getting dark. Let's call it a day. Maybe Ray's staying here too. Ray! T-Bow? What are you doing here? Yeah, we took care of what Old Man Bunyan told us to do in no time and came after you. I was worried about you being out here all alone. You know what, Tipo? I think the reason Bunyan sent me here alone is, well, Because he was worried about you. What do you mean? Worried about us? I mean, he said he was keeping us as hostages, right? You've heard the rumors, haven't you? The monster that's been attacking the villages here? In the mountains. Bunyan meant for me to kill him. Why does he want you to kill the monster? I mean, it's real big and strong, right? It is, but I'm stronger. If I were alone... But now that you're here, I won't be able to use... Oh, never mind. Boy, doesn't it just beat all? Well, no use worrying about that now. Let's get some rest. It'd be dangerous to go out at night. Okay, listen to the end. That last little dunk is hilarious. Wake up, Ryo. Oh, excuse me. It's him. He's close by. Oh boy, here we go. Guess we have no choice. Let's go out there and get him. But first... Have we got, like, anything that can improve what we're doing? Nope. Oh boy, we sure don't. Okay, well... Here we go, everybody. Let's just strut out there and do our thing. Oh, jeez. He's up early, isn't he? Okay, What abilities do you have? Right, so, famously in Breath of Fire 4, this skill doesn't work. I was stealing from enemies the entire game. I think I got one item. It was like a low potion. So, let's see if we can break this streak, shall we? This theme's great, by the way. I mean this in the most sincere way. A lot of the music that I have heard so far on the soundtrack, and appreciate, like, I'm 2 hours into this. I'm 2 hours into this, and I haven't even heard, like, a fraction of the soundtrack at this point. Nice! But everything I've heard so far has reminded me very much of 16-bit compositions. And not just, hey, the forest music sounds like the forest music from Chrono Trigger. Like, this track sounds like something out of Revenge of Shinobi, specifically. And, hey, yeah, I'm down for that. If you can sound like Yuzo Koshiro, then you're doing something right. That riff is just straight up out of Chrono Cross. Came out fairly early in the PS1 life cycle. And I can believe it. It's the first one. Oh, nope, 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 nope. There you go. There you go. That one. That little dun 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 dun. That's the opening to the Chrono Cross battle, which is in like, I don't know what the hell time signature that's in. 69. Why not? A shrine for travelers to pray for a safe journey. Do you want to save? Oh! Okay. We've just hidden save points all over the game world. We're just not gonna tell you where they are. Well, hang on. I have this thing over here called the Internet. Breath of Fire 3 release was a date in September on 1997 in Japan, and 1998 in in the West. Europe and America. There you go. Really not a fan of the ability to just poison dudes. My guideline for that is around 1993, because the last CPC game came out in 1993, because like what, we're 2-3 generations removed from that now. Prehistoric cool. Yeah, Prehistoric 2 is a cool game. There you go. But like it's not gonna compete to Jurassic Park on PlayStation, you know? And if we're doing that, that's how I remember that one, is because Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 came out in 1997, 8, and 9. Let's keep hold of that for now. And use one of those. Yeah, good to go. I say the last CPC game came out in 1993. The last official the last CPC game came out this year. People are still developing for it, but you get my point. Well, if you look at Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night could have been big, crazy, 3D, blocky-looking Castlevania. But Konami went, no, we're going to do sprites, and we're going to do bloody loads of them. Because they don't have to worry about overlap and slowdown, at least as much. A trail of blood. It must be the monster's blood. Something, Chris. I was going to say, hopefully that's not it. It's just right here. But yeah, Symphony of the Night is... It's got a couple of 3D sections, like that underwater, underground lava river. Or the above sky water river. But most of that game is just spectacular sprite work, because that's what the team was playing with, and that's what they used the hardware to their advantage, because if you're not taxing it, you can just do some bonkers stuff with it. But at the same time, if you look at this, our characters, these are sprites. So that means that they have rendered the same thing in 4 different directions. Like, you can't just... One more fight, please. Let's get levels on my dudes. Let's ideally not get poisoned. I mean, I have noticed a couple of things that this game is doing, which is very specifically to show off the cool stuff it can do with the hardware. Like the intro scene with rotating the giant polygonal crystal that had the dragon inside of it. Because that's a polygon. We can do that, you know. Learn Simoon. Oh, that is a good spell. That is wind. I've been to mines like this. The old slate mines in Wales. Yeah, the blood trail stops here. Chris, no! I'm taking your wallet. Can I want to go in there. How go in there? I feel like this should be something. No, that's my menu button. Don't touch that. So it's something in here. Can I go in the water? Probably not, right? Because we're all in armor. Oh. All right then. Hey. I think I figured it out. He must have jumped into the water to get away. Yeah, that's it. You're probably right. So, how do we go after him? I don't know. See, I don't know if that's gonna be a rock or like that is the exit, but I don't know. No, 80% of the job prospects Oop Newith are you can work in the smoke factory. If you like, it produces smoke. Or, throwing trash cans to plate glass windows. To save our kids. That's what's going on where I live right now. Ooh, Ray's about to get a level. I should do something with that. I like that Zubats are now a pest in this game as well. Dang old Zubats. Ooh. Nice. Weird and cool Soundwave redesign. I'll have to listen. Cass, I need a peanut dress. Okay, bye. Look at Raptor over here! Man, I love Darkstalkers. Wait, this is Capcom. That could actually be Raptor, couldn't it? Jeez, I wonder if you're going to explain this situation. What a baffling sentence. Yes, please throw that in the Discord. I'll take a look after I'm done. I'm joking, of course. It's not going to be Raptor, because the only thing that Capcom ever does with Darkstalkers is Morrigan Sprite. It puts Morrigan Sprite in things. Doesn't matter how out of place it looks. Morrigan Sprite. I wanted them to put it in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Don't even make a 3D model of it. Just have a JPEG. Billboard it. Morrigan Sprite. Okay. This time I really got it. We dive in from here. And then we float down to that spot we saw before. Yeah, that's it. What do you think, Ryu? Is Tipo right? Sure. Okay, Ryu, you go first. The current is running strong. Do you want to dive in? Yes. You got no frog coins. Womp womp. See, I told you so. Uh-huh. What would we have done if we kept on going? Look how slick that animation was! And those smear frames! Hell yeah! I guess it worked out, so okay. Okay, so let's go. Speaking of Darkstalkers, you know what was cool? Essentially any of the smear frames from Darkstalkers. And also Third Strike, but less so. Everyone was real bendy in Darkstalkers. That game was great. That will do. It's like RPG Boss 1. We can do this. It's the monster! I should have rethought my strategy instead of putting my team in a defensive line. I should have had Ray take point. He looks pretty worn out. It should be easy, right, Ray? I hope so. Oh my god, hello, stereo mixing! These drums are dueling all around my head. Whoa, oh, I love when games do that. And you can, yeah, Simoon. There you go. Oh wait, that's not at all what I thought it was. Nice! So what I'm thinking is, Simoon is absolutely a skill in 4. But that's combo magic, from the look of it. That's something like, use, you know, fire and arrow in consecutively. There you go. And, the two will combine to create Simoon. I really liked the combo magic system in that game, but it didn't work consistently enough that I could reasonably rely on it. There was some busted jank. Do not get me wrong. There's like a 70-hit combo, which you could cast once every 3 in-game hours. Like, come on! Not carrying anything. Alright. Enemies have 1 item. Good to know. Don't take my stuff. I'm gonna guess that's an all or nothing attack. And we keep getting lucky that it's landed, well, have twice now gotten lucky that it has landed on nothing. Yeah, that'll be fine. I would not be surprised if there is a really good, like, Mega Drive styled demake of this soundtrack. Because this track in particular, like I say, Shinobi vibes. In terms of the instrumentation as well as the composition. So, like, yeah. Oh, that's also good to know. Enemies have set MP values. We can use that to our advantage. It's dead. That's right, dead serious about its 3rd form. died on its feet. Like he was trying to protect the cave behind it. No! I knew it would be babies! They're cubs. But it looks like they've been dead for a long time. That Niue must not have realized they were dead. Kept on bringing food back for them. Boy, it wasn't too bright, was it? I mean, its cubs were already dead. And then you go, NANI?! And then they just explode. Boy, if this doesn't beat all. Sheesh. We need accounts if a boy doesn't that beat all. I examined them again. It's not just popping this up a second time. I thought there was something to do. Is there something to do? Nah. Because, like, I imagined the game would tell you so. We're just gonna leave a half ton of monster meat up there. It looks like if you jump in, the current will carry you out. Do you want to jump? See, Final Fantasy VI never released in England until quite a ways later, so we never got any of that. The first one we got was 7. And I had a friend who thought that it was called Final Fantasy VII because that's a damn cool name. It flows off the tongue, doesn't it? Final Fantasy VII. So, how does it feel to do some real work for a change? Well, I'll tell you, Bunyan, it beats all. When spring comes, the animals will return, and life will get a little easier. You all did a good job. Congratulations. Wait a minute. You knew the Niue was only hunting for food for her cubs? And you still had us kill her? If you had known she had cubs, would you have let her live? So the way Final Fantasy went in England, the first one we got was 7. And then when 7 did great guns, it may have been after 9, actually. I don't remember what the order was, but at some point, Square ported all of them except 3 to the PlayStation, with their native numbers. So we got Final Fantasy 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, like, afterwards, but mostly as bundles. And I was down for that. I paid, genuinely, £10 for a new copy of Final Fantasy VI on PlayStation. It's not the best port, but it's a good port, and it's the best Final Fantasy game for a tenner. I'm in favor of it. And so, spring came at last. Spring came to the mountain, and to woods, and to their inhabitants. I saw that they have delisted Concord. You can have your money back. They're gonna do something with it. It doesn't fit their view of what it should be right now. And the virtue of the young boys who saved the village from the ferocious Niue Chimera. Earned them a place in the villagers' hearts. Well, there you go, everybody. That was Breath of Fire 3. Good game, really short. Oh. I'm home. I went to the Westwoods looking for animals and berries. And look what I found. Now, we won't have to worry about food. At least anymore, right, Ray? It's a good thing we got rid of that monster, huh? I suppose so. Hey! Why don't we go down to the village and show them who did it? Tell them who got rid of the monster. I don't know. Isn't it better if we don't brag about it? But why is that? But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to go see what they're saying about us, would it? The way Ryu's sprite is, I thought he was sneaking apples while no one was looking. He was just, oh, then we can go? Come on, come on! I mean, this has happened with Foam Stars as well. Foam Stars look great because it looked like Splatoon, which is great. And then it came out to zero fanfare, and now it's free. Now you can just have it. And this is not necessarily something that happens to bad games. My go-to is the original Steam port of Final Fantasy VII was so bad that they would just have a refund and keep the game. And people were like, no, I'll take the money, but I'm deleting this, Tosh. And, like, if you cannot give away Final Fantasy VII, widely regarded to be the best one, what the hell port was that? I mean, really. What I think I'll do... Hey! Don't be afraid. I just want to tell you about camps. Tell me about... Nothing. Alright then, be careful out there. Well, I mean, Foam Stars is on something that isn't the Switch. So, you know, you can't necessarily, if you can't own Splatoon, why not go for this? I think was their line of thinking. Honestly, if I were able to play it, I would have given it a go, because it looks like Splatoon. Can I talk to you? No? Alright. I feel like console exclusivity what games have done is they've made content exclusive. Like, if you look at the Soul Calibur series, they've done that for a while. You can have Soul Calibur on most consoles, but who do you want as your bonus dude? Like how Link was on the GameCube, and nothing else. And then Soul Calibur 4 was either Darth Vader or Yoda, depending on which version you picked up. I feel like games are doing that more than you just can't have this game. Where's that thing? What are you looking at, Ryu? It's over here. This might just be a training area. Because we scoped it out, and we didn't find anything, like, of note. The idea of exclusivity like this is just really weird to me anyway, because I get, like, hey, Square Enix really bloody likes money, especially yours, and do you want to, like, release the thing so that I can buy it? And Square says no. So I'm not going to buy it. Again, I like the look of Foam Stars, not enough to just own it for something I can't play. Why would I do that? Hang on a second, am I reading ahead in the script? Raises user's power. Bang! Why would you ever not give that to the main character? I got 2 pointy sticks. But none of my characters can use pointy sticks. That's really, really weird. Anyways, what we're going to do, we're going to go over here and make a camp. And then on Thursday, we're going to stream some more. And it's going to be more of this. And then I wonder what everyone in the village thinks of us. Now, I mean, we beat that Nue when no one else could. I wonder, did Bunyan do that for us on purpose? To give us a chance to get the respect of the villagers? It's probably just a coincidence. I've got a board with a nail in it! I will build bigger boards and bigger nails! I kind of understand, like, timed exclusivity is a thing, which secretly, it's a good thing. It sucks, but secretly it's a good thing. Because what happens is, something just gets squirted out into Epic, and it gets essentially playtested for 6 months, and then it gets patched, and then the good version comes out and everything else. And that's why, like, timed exclusivity can work as a good thing. But console exclusivity, I don't know, man. Put it on Switch. Let me play a slightly lower resolution version of this thing, please. That's what I do with Overwatch. Thanks. Anyways, we're not gonna have the console wars again. I served time in the trenches of the console wars. I had an Amstrad CPC. I didn't do very good with none of it. Alright, who else is streaming this right now? Because when I came to this, there were 4 viewers. Probably not now, right? Breath of Fire 3. Did you mean Breath of the Wild? Hell no, I didn't. Let's go. Let's go say hello to Empirical Woodland. People who are here who are not over there, let's go say hello to Empirical Woodland, yeah? He's a cool guy. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for chatting along and talking about cool games and just generally acting the bollocks. I do enjoy when we do that. Yes, day off tomorrow. More Breath of Fire 3 on Thursday. And then Tunic on Friday. Come back for those. And until then, goodbye. That's my chair squeaking. You hear that? It's like the Get Up sound.